Lisa's Chaos Kitchen. It's getting cold, so that means soup weather also correlates with stew weather and shorts and hoodie weather. Thank you, Lady D, for the inspo. We are making bisque. Now, bisque normally is made with lobster, but we got a budget here, so we're gonna use langostino. The way to make great bisque is you gotta start with great stock. So the way you make good shellfish stock is with heads. So we're not throwing away the heads because the heads help us for the stock. So for bisque and for the stock, we are gonna need celery because this recipe requires mirepoix. We need an onion. We need carrots. We need parsley. We need this cebollin that I forgot the name in English for the top. We need milk because we're gonna do a bechamel sauce in there. Yeah, that's kind of it. That's bisque for you. So where do we begin? I'm gonna get ready to cook. Since we're doing something shellfish related, I can use my crab thing that I haven't used in forever. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh right, you also need cream for the end. So you get a lot of creaminess from the bechamel thing, but you also get it from the cream. So this is like a seafood creamy soup, which is really good. Now, you can do it in a lot of ways. The fanciest one, of course, is lobster. Basically, bisque is you got some shellfish because the whole point is that you're using the shells in this recipe. So any animal that has a shell can technically make a bisque. So let us begin. You also need white wine. I'm gonna get my white wine. Where am I? Yeah. So first things first, let's start preparing our stock. So I have some frozen stuff that I'm gonna get rid of. I've got onion skins. I got more frozen onions and some garlic and some like parsley sticks. And I've got some frozen heads and skins. So these also go in here. Ooh, the frozen heads from a previous dish. For this, we're gonna put in, let's do carrot butt. Yeah. Remember, this is just to start the stock, so we're not chopping up stuff yet. You gotta get the onion skins in there. So onion to the side, carrots to the side right now. Let's grab some celery. If we get the center one, need to clean this. We can grab all the heads here, the top part. So celery tops. Then the skins of the carrot. Usually stock takes about 1 hour, but we're gonna use all of this to make the soup. So I'm trying to like get the stock started, and then I can like clean some shit and start chopping. Okay, and then, oh my god. I'm so sorry, I'm stressing out because I'm stupid. Wait, I'm gonna calm down. Let's just get the heads in there so they can start doing the stock. And we can get more space, you know. Remember, the heads always has the most flavor. So also when you're making fish stock, you should use fish heads. You can ask your like local fish guy to give you a head. So now I'm going to cover this in water to about 2 liters. So 8 cups until everything is covered. So now that you got your water, let's start boiling this. Put some water also on your shrimp so they start thawing. Now I'm gonna clean up a bit and I'll see you in a bit. So sorry, had a little bit of a freak out because I realized that, you know, when it's like you have to do a task, but then in order to do that task you need to do another task, and in order to do that task you need to do another task. You know, so it's like it was like a catch-22 situation. So it was like, okay, Isa, let's get our shit in order. Sometimes you just need to chill the fuck out and do one task at a time. Tips. So right now this is all organized. Our stock is making, but we still want to use some stuff here for the stock. So the onion butts. So in order to get the onion butts, let's put them here. So I'll chop up my onion. So here's an onion butt. Here's some onion. The important thing is to get the stuff that we're gonna use for our stock. So like this shitty like yellowish thingy into the stock, and then all these like butts, you know, all the butts, butt. So butts, onion skins, whatever into your thingy. Okay, so now while this is preparing, we can start doing everything else. So now we can chop everything and we can be calm about it and not freaked out. Wait, I'm getting hot. Fucking hell. Oh, why am I chopping it so nicely? We're gonna grind this. I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry. Rough chop. We're gonna grind this up. I'm being so fancy with it. Girl, unnecessary. Unnecessary. Okay, so yeah, rough chop because we're grinding this. Rough chop because we're grinding this later. Rough chop, grinding this later. Rough chop it. Oh, what the hell? And yeah, I think this is our mirepoix. Seems equivalent, right? Do we need to cut anything else? I mean, we need garlic for later. And we're gonna, since we're waiting on the stock, we're gonna start preparing everything else that we can prepare. And here comes the magic of bowl. Oh, I love you little bowls. Mise en place, mirepoix, bisque. I'm so French today. But look, the magic of bowl. So, I'm gonna prepare the cebollino. You know what? This one. You know, the little stick. So, I'm just gonna cut it because this is the easy way to go. So, this to the side. Now, this is a thick soup. So, there's a lot of different ways to thicken. You can use rice, which I saw in a lot of recipes. Bechamel, which is butter and flour. You can use cornstarch. I don't know how to use cornstarch. That's more for sauce. Or you can use stale bread. I'm gonna use stale bread and bechamel. Maybe it'll be too thick, but what do we always say? When in doubt, water it up. We can always add more water. We got a lot of fucking stock making ourselves. So, for bechamel, we need 1 tablespoon flour and 1 tablespoon butter. We got your bread thickening. We got your bechamel ingredients. This is for later for cooking this stuff. Then we got, milk for the bechamel. Then I'm gonna separate the skins from the shrimp. So skins in one and shrimp in the other. I found out recently that I'm a theater kid. What the fuck? I was obsessed with Les Mis. I went to see it with my parents. It came to Mexico City and they took us to Les Mis in like 2002, let's say. And I became obsessed, you know? I became obsessed. I know all of Les Mis. Like, front to back, girl. Like, I know it. So, when Les Mis came out, for some fucking reason, I don't know why, my school was like, let's all go to Les Mis, to the movies. And we did a field trip where we went to the movies. And I literally sang the whole movie through. And all the girls around me turned to my best friend like, why the fuck does Isa know the whole movie? Because I was singing, so don't fucking interrupt me. And she was like, oh, it's her favorite musical since she was 8. And then everybody became a Les Mis fan. And I'm like, hipster bitch, like, no, you're a fake fan. Fake fan. And I want to say something. Fake fans. Because all the girls in my school, they were fucking Jonas Brothers freak. They didn't know about Nick Jonas marry a fake fucking fan. Fake fan. Fake fan. Sorry, I'm being cringe. That's how I was born. Born to be cringe. Anyways, what was I gonna... I think we're good. Yeah, let's check. Shrimp stock. I think the more dead your vegetables look, like, because in the beginning they look super bright and happy. The more dead they look, the more they have released into the stock. So, what do we have here? This is such a mise en place moment. We got bechamel ready, shrimp ready, bread ready, mirepoix ready, topping ready, cream for later ready. We're so good to go. So let's put all this to the side so we can drain our stock so we can start the party. Look at how red that is. Oh, well, maybe only I can see it. Oh my god. Good in there. Ooh, that is some red fucking stock, dude. It's all from the shrimp. It's great. Okay, so I'm gonna take this out because we need this to start cooking. But yeah, theater kids, you know, I feel like, theater kids are a complicated bunch because if you've ever been to Catholic school and there's always one dude who has a nice voice, I'm not saying they're a bad singer, but they always fucking sing. And they always want to be the loudest. And yes, you have control of your voice. And yes, your voice is not bad, but you sound like a fucking choir bitch. I remember because my school was Catholic and we had to go to a town to build houses for the poor. And so we went and the main guy was one of those fucking Catholic school kids who can't fucking shut the fuck up. And so he would start like, desciende el pan, y que no te puedo ver, te puedo acompañar, es mi lugar preferido. That's what James Corden reminds me of. That's why I hate carpool karaoke, because it's like, I'm gonna bring you into my car and I'm gonna try to sing louder than you, the artist of this song, and it sucks so fucking much because you got Beyonce there and she's like doing a normal voice and you're just like, I'm gonna scream louder so you hear me. And that's the thing about James Corden, he's not a bad singer, he just has that Catholic school annoying person gene. He has the Catholic school theater kid gene. Sucks ass. I'm gonna clean this up a bit so we can start cooking. Desciende el pan. See, now I have a fucking Catholic song stuck in my head. Ew, disgusting. Blah. So, butter. Our baby, our child. Let's do about 1 tablespoon. Okay, so into your butter shit, your mirepoix, grab a bowl. And then, you should see how orange this is. It's so fun. Anyways, the Catholic school gene, I feel like it's a thing where there's a lot of good singers, but I don't think that just talented vocals are enough. And I feel like the thing with talented vocalists is that they kind of suck sometimes because it's like time and place, girl, you know? I feel like vocalists, you need to shut the fuck up sometimes because like no one gives a shit. I don't want to listen listen to you sing right now because you suck ass, you know? And I have this so much in the metro because you got buskers in big cities, which is fine. But I feel like, you know who I hate? I hate the people who sing inside the metro. No way to make me hate you more than you ruining my metro experience for me. I'm gonna tell you something. If there's someone in the metro who's playing the saxophone or playing the piano or whatever, I can choose to stop or continue walk. I can choose to listen to you or not. You're giving me the option. But you know who's not giving me the option? I'm sorry, I lost my shoe. What the fuck? Yeah, I had it back. If I'm trying to take the metro and you get on the metro in front of me and take out your shitty little amp with a microphone and start singing in front of my face, there is no way to get me to hate you more. You think I'm gonna support? You think I'm gonna follow your fucking Instagram? You're ruining my metro for me. And it's always right in front of me. And you can see it. You get on and they get on right in front of you. You're like, fuck me. And it's the worst when it's not one of those metros that you can change, you know, cart. No, the ones where you're stuck in your cart. Oh my god, terrible. Like, why ruin the metro for everyone? It's so bad. Anyway, shit, I forgot. Sorry, I've been yapping. Get a bay leaf for later. Garlic in, then shrimp in. So I got the skins and the shrimps, right? So now that your shrimps are mostly done, add about 1/4 cup of white wine and let it cook for a bit. So this should suck up. Now that your shrimps are cooked, remove just the bodies. Then add your bread. And remember to leave the skins because we are going to grind these up. Now, I'm going to bring my stock to the bag. And now, cover with liquid so that everything is submerged. So, make sure that your liquid is covering everything that is being cooked. Okay, so now you've got your like celery, carrot, onion, and they've become soft, so you can grind it up with your bread as well. This is also a thickening agent, and the skin. So you could wait for this to cool and blend it. I am going to be using a hand blender because I had a little accident. Let's have a eulogy for her. Thank you, ma'am, for helping us to make gazpacho and marinade for amazing taco recipes. You will be sorely missed, and I'm sorry for my clumsiness. A moment of silence for my fucking blender. So, whoop, it can also explode with this one. Okay, so we can start filtering it. So we gotta sieve this. Strain, sorry. Oh god. Ooh, ooh, shit. It's gonna take a while. I don't know if I should pause and return later. Okie dokie, so your thingy is strained. You can see here that we've got the, you know, remainders, like the skins and the bread and whatever. So you have your like soup thing. So now we're gonna start with the bechamel sauce. So I've washed off the main pot. So into that pot, butter and flour. Now get a whisk and start whisking. So once it starts making like a cookie crumble, you start adding your milk slowly. I'm gonna change tools because this tool is not serving. You can always change tools. Okay, so now that the bechamel base is formed, let's start adding the stock slowly. I'm gonna add about like 2 spoonfuls. And let's make sure that we don't get lumps in our soup. So maybe here I will need the whisk. So while we're making this is where we add our bay leaf. Let's do 2. And then, making sure we don't have lumps, I'm gonna add a fish bouillon. So we've added the fish bouillon and the bay leaves. So now we will continue to add the stock slowly, making sure it is nice and consistent. Salt. I added a lot because it's soup. So into that add your soup thing. Add your soup thing that was your vegetables and stuff and scrape that. Okay, so your soup is basically done. So let's taste test it to see if we need more salt. We're pretty good on the salt actually. So while this is waiting for it to heat up, I'm gonna make some little shrimp skewers. So shrimp skewers done. You're gonna put those on top. So now we take our soup and we add cream. I'm getting whipping cream, because you want thick cream. So add it slowly and mix it in. Heavy cream. These things in. And then soup du jour. It is technically soup du jour. Oh, baby girl. That's very good. Oh, I was starting to get angry because I was like, this taking so fucking long. So worth it. It's so good. Oh my god. Bisque, my love. And then you dip your little shrimp in there and you eat it. Girl. The creaminess with the seafood is so good, and it's like buttery and delicious, and it's kind of pink, well, more orange. Honestly, Bisque is amazing. Try it. If you're feeling fancy, do it, girl! Anyways, bon appetit! Have a nice rest of the day. Try this out and have fun. Bye!